I definitely want to go back to Egypt. And the first thing that I'd like to say is that my first thought, as I told you previously, goes to the extraordinary people I met out there, people who are fighting for freedom, for democracy, who are engaged in a very noble cause. I'm not saying I'm on their side, but I'm saying that they were doing so pacifically, and their stories were amazing. And my goal is not to demonize the Pro-Mubarak camp either, because I had young kids in the Pro-Mubarak camp come up to me before that fateful Wednesday and talk to me rationally, pacifically, and expose their arguments and explain to me why they thought that Mubarak should stay in power, why they thought it was wrong to go on Liberation Square, and the fact that they understood what the people on Liberation Square were against, Mubarak, but they didn't understand what they were for. Who's behind their movement and who comes next? They were telling me that on Liberation Square they understand people don't want Mubarak, but they also understand that people don't want El Baradei or the Muslim Brotherhood. So who? So yeah, I miss the dialogue with those two people engaged in a historical moment, and pacifically so. So I miss Egypt, I miss those conversations, I miss those meetings, I miss those people, and this young man, Mohammed Daoud, who again saved my life, and whom I met just coincidentally. He heard me speaking English, he understood that I was a journalist, and he told me, "You're doing a very important job, you're a hero." Literally, I'm quoting him. And so he had an Egyptian flag around his shoulders, he took it off, folded it, put it in his pocket, and grabbed a notebook and a pen and followed me all throughout the day, telling me, "I'm no longer a protester, I'm not pro or anti, I'm a journalist, I'm your assistant, I want to help you." And he translated what people were telling me. People were naturally coming up to me, identifying me as a foreign journalist and telling me, "Tell your audience this, tell the world this, tell them what we're going through." And Mohammed was just there translating. This is an amazing person. And this guy probably got arrested and beat up because he wanted to help me so bad. So do I want to go back to Egypt? Of course I want to go back to Egypt. It's an amazing country with an amazing history and even more so amazing people.